What's up, YouTubers? Just before today's review, I am running a Winner's Choice WWE replica belt giveaway over on my Patreon page. On the draw date of October 12th, the winner of the draw will get to choose which replica belt they are receiving. Either the version 1 WWE Shop Crumrine Big Gold replica that I posted on my old channel, which I removed the plates from to give them a clear coat, as the version 1s didn't actually have that, so now it has that nice shine that you're seeing here, or the Hogan 86 replica that is currently on WWE Shop, the dual plated variation. Now, to enter the draw, all you have to do is be a Patreon member from the Cruiserweight tier or up, depending on what tier membership you are on my Patreon. Patreon.com/HasDev5 will determine the number of entries you get into the draw. So, for example, the Cruiserweight tier is $2, so therefore you would get 2 entries into the draw. Again, the draw takes place October 12th. Good luck. And we have yet another new WWE Championship belt. Now, I'm one of the biggest belt fans around, but between WWE and AEW, we do have enough belts already. This is getting a bit ridiculous. What's up, YouTubers? This is HasDev5 back with a brand new video. And of course, today I'm going to be discussing the new WWE Crown Jewel Championship that was revealed during Bad Blood last night by Triple H, which, by the way, so glad the Bad Blood pay-per-view is finally back. I've greatly missed it since 2004, a far better pay-per-view name than some of the ones we've had in the past 2 decades. So this championship will be unique in the sense that, much like the Owen Hart Tournament Championships over in AEW, this will be competed for once a year. At the Crown Jewel pay-per-view each year, they will have the WWE Champion face off against the World Heavyweight Champion, both the men's and the women's. And this is kind of what they did back in sort of 2016-ish, I think it was, where at Survivor Series, you'd have the WWE champions face off the World Heavyweight Champions or the Universal Champions in non-title champion versus champion matches. Whereas this variation, again, neither wrestler's title will be on the line. However, the winner would be awarded with this championship. Now, I am going to say right off the bat, I do not like this design. It's far too stone heavy. It feels thrown together. It doesn't really flow as far as a design goes with the main plate and the side plates and stuff. So bear that in mind as I do this review. But I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to overanalyze the hell out of it and talk about the design in general. So let's do this. Now, to say this is a stone heavy belt would be an understatement. Most of the design of this belt are stones, thus the whole crown jewel thing. In the center of the main plate, you've got the crown jewel banner with the gold raised lettering and the green background. Underneath that, you've got the champion wording filled in with green stones, which, by the way, I do really like the lettering that they've gone with, the font for champion here. Then underneath that is another relief plate. This thing is very heavily stacked, especially on the main plate, where you've got kind of a crumrine belt buckle shape almost, with a winding pattern dotted throughout with different coloured stones, both clear and green, all the way throughout in sort of a floral pattern. And then at the top of that stacked plate is another stacked plate with a crown, obviously representing crown jewel, and the crown has predominantly been the logo of this pay-per-view for the last several years. And then above that, again, you've got another relief piece, this time featuring the WWE logo at the top of the main plate. Behind that, you've got 4 different sort of winding pillars arching from the top of the main plate to the bottom, with then more linear traditional pillars that you'd see on some wrestling belts like the WCW Cruiserweight Championship or the Hogan 86 Championship. But this time, while they've got a top and bottom with a etched art piece in gold, the actual solid pillars going up are made up of squared clear stones with circular green stones dotted throughout. At the top and the bottom of the main plate, again, you've got a collection of stones at the bottom with a large green one at the bottom in particular, with floral very reminiscent again of floral found on the Hogan 86 belts on the left and right of the cluster of stones at the bottom of the main plate. It features two very tiny sidebars on the left and right of the main plate, and they also feature hexagonal grommets at the top and bottom of those tiny sidebars, which the sidebars themselves, again, predominantly made up of stones as far as the art style. And again, in the hexagonal grommets, you've got the traditional crown that's used for the crown jewel logo. As we take a look at the side plates, they've got the WWE logo in the center. These ones don't seem to feature changeable side plates. They haven't got that standard circular disc, so I like that aspect, I guess. They've got the green background, obviously, with the crown jewel emblem, and the Saudi colors with the gold as well. And they've kind of got a sort of sun pattern feel going on here, where you've got the center and then you've got sort of golden streaks going to the top left and right and bottom left and right corners, almost like a sunburst pattern exploding from the center. You've also got an entire set of stones just dashed all the way throughout this thing. You've got large clear stones surrounding the WWE logo on the side plate, and then you've got tiny ones that you might find in, say, the big logo belts that are squared and circle in shape, arching out towards the ends of the plates. Quite frankly, this shape, I think, would have lent itself more to a main plate style than the actual main plate. I don't feel that they complement each other particularly well, with the main plate being sort of quadrilateral in shape with the sort of semicircular arch at the top and the bottom. And then this one, they don't really go together, in my opinion. As for the leather style, there's only so much you can do, obviously, with a belt of this size, and this thing is absolutely huge. But you haven't actually got a beveled edge going around the plate. You've got sort of just textured, tooled areas in between the plates and under the areas where the grommets are. Kind of reminds me of the old NWA United States Championship, where the exposed leather areas were simply had a section tooled to form a shape rather than having a beveled line going all the way around. As I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not a fan of this belt, either the concept or the design. And plus, again, it's another championship, which quite frankly, it feels like one criticism that I always see with people is that AEW has too many championships, and as does WWE, because I'm an equal opportunist criticizer and praiser when it's called for. But in this scenario, I think, again, the more championships that they are adding, even if it's an annual one, the more the importance of a championship gets watered down. Now, I do understand that that is the general consensus from everyone. So again, I don't understand why WWE are going this route. However, it is Crown Jewel, it is Saudi Arabia, and there is every chance that this was requested by the people over there. And when they're paying the bill, and the bill is that high, what are WWE going to do at the end of the day? If they're willing to go over there, creating a championship for that event isn't really something to bat an eye at, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the new WWE Crown Jewel Championship in the comment section below, and I'll catch you as always next time.